Introduction to CSS Keyframes. Keyframes vital to CSS animations. They dictate transition between CSS styles. Keyframes animate static web page elements. Understanding CSS Keyframes. Declared using @keyframes rule, followed by animation name. Animation stages defined using percentages with 0% as start and 100% as end. From and to can be used instead of 0% and 100%. Example, slide animation moving an element to the right, applying keyframes to elements. Keyframes applied to CSS elements using animation property. Properties like duration, timing function, delay, iteration count, direction, fill mode, play state can be specified. Example, applying slide animation to a div element. Specifying multiple keyframes. Multiple keyframes can be specified for complex animations. Keyframe at 50% can pause the animation in the middle. Example, bounce animation with a pause in the middle. Keyframes tips and tricks. Vendor prefixes like WebKit OMS ensure compatibility with older browsers. Animation shorthand property can specify all values in one line. Examples, vendor prefix usage in animation shorthand. Common errors and how to avoid them. Percentages in keyframes represent animation progression, not CSS property values. Animation must be applied using animation property after defining keyframes. Browser compatibility and vendor prefixes should not be ignored. Conclusion: CSS keyframes are a powerful tool for creating interactive web pages. Understanding keyframes and avoiding errors can maximize their potential. Experimentation and practice can enhance CSS animation skills.